Hey, session family. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What is up? My name is Raquel Simmons, and I am a marriage and family therapist. And you are now tuned in to In Session's very own Uncomfortable Conversation podcast. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share. Enjoy the show. Hey family, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What is up? Welcome to another episode of Uncomfortable Conversations. Let's figure out, As y'all can see, we have a lovely guest with us. I'm super excited because this is our first guest of this podcast. So I'm super excited. And who better than Cass herself? I mean, duh, like we had to start it off strong. So I need a strong contender here.
Let's
So,
go.
Cass, please introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? This is Cass. A lot of people can call me Cassandra. I am a gaming content creator, podcaster. I'm all over. I'm a wife. I'm a dog mom. I'm here. I'm having
Hello.
fun, but like I'm 30 and I'm living
Welcome to the
life.
club.
What's up? Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, of course. We're gonna get into all the things that you have mentioned for sure.
Hmm.
Um, if you guys haven't already seen the title, the title of this is called Check on Your Strong Friends. We're gonna dive a little bit more into that and we're gonna get a little messy. I just feel like this is
Yeah,
gonna be a really
facts.
good one. So I cannot wait till we dive into all different avenues on that. But first, before we get into the topic, we're gonna go to our in session individual edition cards for our icebreaker game.
Sounds
So,
good.
because I know you don't have the cards yet, and y'all is coming, so like don't do it
It's
because
coming. It's in the
I'm
works.
working on it. All right, but until then, what we're gonna do is you're gonna kind of choose one at
Okay.
random
All
and
right.
let me know. You're gonna say maybe this side or
So
this side, middle.
start from the left side and keep going, keep going. Stop. We'll take that
All
one.
right,
Yeah, we'll take that one. That's
this
exactly the
one.
one. Yep. We'll take
All
that
right,
one.
all right, awesome. So this card says, "What does self love mean to you?" I feel like this card is low key on brand. So, what does self love mean to you?
Self-love is making sure that in a way you're kind of selfish to make sure that what you want you put first,
Okay,
because
period.
what you want and put first is going to make you happy. So self-love to me is making sure that I can remain holy to myself, loving myself, and I'll continue to love others. That's what's going to make self-love for me.
Okay, a little bit deeper. This not on the card. I'm cheating. Where did you learn self love?
I always get cheesy, but I learned self-love. Actually, I've always had confidence.
Okay,
I've always had
period.
confidence in myself to first, I mean, like once I get dressed and I start in the morning, I was young and my mom was just happy because I looked in the mirror and I just said it was prom. She didn't know if I was gonna like the outfit or not. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, "You got it. You look good. We're gonna get it
Ah!
today." And she was like, "Oh my god, like you're like your personality, like you just love yourself." And I'm like, I have to because I can not and then be so upset with myself. And I'm like, no, if
Ah.
I have to change what I don't love, but I love myself.
Okay, period. You know
That's just
what?
me. That's
I
just
like
me.
that. Cause I'm not gonna lie, growing up, especially being like darker skin, like
Mm-hmm.
that was not popular back then. And so,
Right.
I toy back and forth with that. Like it's just like I always knew I was that girl. So let me start there.
Right.
I always knew I was that
We are
girl.
until we notice it though. It's like, you're always gonna be that person unless you
Right,
finally notice it and
right,
it becomes
exactly. I
more
feel like
mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think about when I finally noticed like I was her. I don't know. You said when you was in prom. I feel like maybe when I was turning 21,
Yeah.
I was a hoe. I'm like,
We all were.
listen, I was outside. That's the new term for, what we need. I was
Yeah.
outside, but I feel like during my like 21 years, I was like, oh, I'm really, damn, that's not late in the game.
I don't
Anyway,
even know. Like I transition with myself, so it's like I always love my like you'll always have that moment like, damn, you upset with yourself, like this and that. But it's like it's a pick up moment, So
yeah.
just pick it up, keep going, keep the confidence going, find the confidence, and
Mm-hmm.
just roll with it, And then when you have somebody that loves you, you're like you just love yourself even more. So
Right,
it
period.
worked.
Oh, look at that. And I love that mom had the confidence for you and she already seen who you were. So it's like
Yeah.
all she did was cheer you on when you finally noticed.
Right. Exactly.
That's fire. That's fire. All right. So it's time to get messy. That was cute. That was a good
Let's go.
game.
Let's get it.
That was such a good game and that was such a good response. I was definitely not expecting that. So the topic is checking on your strong friends. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Let's before we even get to the story post, anything. What you feel like checking on your strong friends? What does that even mean for you?
Checking on your strong friends. Check on your friends that check on you. Check on your friends as a
Okay,
part of your
period.
life. Check on your friends as a part of your community. Check on your friends that's been in your home, your household, your
Mm,
sanctuary areas, your the mind that others don't get. Check on your friends that's about you, that knows you, you
yeah,
know. Check on them.
right. So, do you consider yourself a strong friend?
I do, absolutely. I go way
Okay.
above for my friends. I'll be cocky
Hey,
about it because I do. Like I do. Like if I don't, they need to speak up. But I do. I'm just
hello.
that friend. I'm that friend. Like, yeah, I can't.
And what
I make the
what
time.
qualifies you as a strong friend?
I make the time.
You make the
If it's
time.
I make the time, I'll think about their feelings before mine's in a way. I
Mm,
check up. I remember the important things. I
mm,
think about I think of a friend that doesn't have it. So what can I do to help them? Even
mm.
if they got it, what can we do together in this situation? Like, I'm just that friend because I'm just gonna think and I'm gonna remember. I have a good memory
Yeah.
of what's going on. I could tap into the mindset and have that conversation. Like, friend, I get it, I understand. So I just feel like I'm that friend.
Yeah. I feel like when I hear strong friends, so I'm glad you had that perspective because I think that we have slightly two
Yes,
different
and
perspectives
I
on
want
it.
that. I want to hear. Like I was like, yo, Raquel better not come on here and side with me. Tell me
So
what you
right, I
dislike.
agree. I
Like,
agree.
please, like this. You know what? You know what's crazy, Raquel? Everybody just be like, yo, Cash, you right. Where the Cash you wrong? Like, you know, give me the Cash you wrong. Like, tell me so
Oh,
we
this
could
is
talk
about to be
about
a
it.
good one for you
This is
then.
gonna be great because we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Let's go.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Because I feel like when I hear strong friends, I feel
Uh-huh.
like those are the friends that don't need nothing. Like
Right.
when I hear strong friends, those are the friends that it is perceived that like you got it going on, you don't ask for help, you're very
Mm-hmm.
independent, you're very like very on top of things like you said, but
Right.
also in a realm like I'm good without y'all, but I'm here. Or like even playing that like leader role where you're just
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, I'm this is how I'm moving, this is what I'm doing, and I'll check in when I can, but I just know I don't need nothing.
All right.
And so when I hear like that strong friend, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, she got it. Like I, I don't
So
think
we
like
have
this.
two different perspective of a strong
Right.
friend. So
Yeah,
you're
because I
yeah.
know that. Because I feel like I would consider myself a strong friend based on my definition. I am weak as hell based on yours.
No,
I'm
because
weak.
that's what I'm saying, a difference in the strong friends. When I say strong, check on your strong friends, the
Mm,
strong friends that remember. The strong friends that want to hang with you, the strong friends that, if you're out with them, yo, if anything happens, I know they got my back. I know that
Mm,
if I come to their house and I get drunk, I could stay at their crib. I could leave the next morning. I'm going to be fed. That friend
yeah.
that's like, yo, you good? Make sure. That friend that's like, nah, you pay that bill. You pay, like, we could split it. That's the strong friend, not the one that be like, oh, yeah, how you get it? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people feel that I'm that strong friend because I don't ask, I don't do
Right.
this. But there's a couple of times I could use a good cash app. There's a couple of times I could use some food in my fridge. There's a couple of times I could need somebody to put some gas in my tank. But it's just like, everybody's in their own world and they don't check on their strong friends. Like I'm this person who's just laughing, I'm making gaming
Mhm.
content, but every day I'm mad because I need to be where I go live and everybody's there. So every day I'm striving, I'm hurting, I'm trying to figure out how to still continue to be a good wife. I'm still trying to figure out why am I clocking in and I don't want to. Where's that friend that I could confide to? Where's the other friend? So I'm that strong friend because I'm that one that none of my friends see me cry. None of
Mm.
them. I'm sassy, I'm a crybaby, all of that. But nobody check on me. Cash randomly, how you doing? How you feeling? What's going on? But I remember
Yeah.
everything about that friend. Or I hit them up just randomly because they was a thought. Or
Mm.
I give like some good insight to that friend. But where's that for me? That's the
No.
strong friend I'm talking about.
Okay. So why do you feel like, because I'm curious,
Uh-huh.
honestly, I feel like I'm asking for you, Emmy, because I'm trying to figure out where do you feel like we went wrong here to be that person? Like where do you feel like, yeah, where do we go wrong that we let off a persona that we didn't need to be checked on?
Hmm. I I I think you know what it is. Oh, you know what it is? That's a perfect question. I think what happens is because you put yourself out there with your content. You put your podcast out there. You stream, you put clips out there. And I think because we let people into our lives, that they feel they're good. I've moved from apartment to apartment. I've been good at each apartment, but still rent still got to be paid. It's still a struggle.
That
Sometimes
part.
both work, sometimes one just works. I still had to raise a kid. Like, and then it's the thing everybody sees, oh, I went from this type of content to now my quality is looking good. Okay, so she got money, she's gonna advance. I took a camera from my wife. I'm still struggling. Ain't my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like we put ourselves to look good, but I'm not hiding nothing. Like I go in there and that's why I rant and I vent so people understand, like, yo, I'm still
Mm.
going through shit. But yo, catch my next video. I'm out here. I'm still
Yeah.
trying to maintain life. And I think people see the strongness in us and they take advantage or they just be like, oh no, she good, she got it. Nothing really tragically happened to this person. They're good.
Yeah, I agree. I'm like, do I have to be falling apart? Like, do you have to see me
I
damn
think
near
that yeah,
on the ground
yeah.
for you to be
That's the
like, damn,
thing.
let me check on her. I ain't heard from her in a minute.
Yeah, because you
No.
know what's crazy though? The moment I put that post out there, that's when I had, yo, you good? I had phone calls. Why you want to call now? Like, why do you want to call now? Like, what's going
All right,
on?
so for
But
those who don't know, Cass went on a rant on her story, which prompted um our collaboration because I feel like everything that she was saying on the post was like accurate. And so on the post, it kind of just demonstrated, or she was able to express how she was feeling, kind of the same way that she is now on topics
mhm.
of like, I go out my way to do things for her friends, and in return, it's not reciprocated. And so that was like the summary of what it was.
Mhm.
I don't know what prompted. What was that like turning point to where you felt like I need to let this out? Let me talk my shit right now. But like, what was going on? What
Such valid questions. Uh, and I hope
I
I
saw we
hope they
getting
watch this.
into it.
I'm gonna promote the heck out of this so they can hear it all. I
All
go
right,
on
let's do.
I go on Instagram, I go on Facebook. I ain't gonna call their names, but I go on Instagram and Facebook and I seen a couple of videos, I seen a couple of pictures. That confirms to me this person is well and alive, right? So you well and alive,
Check.
right?
Okay.
And they're part of they've been to my house way too much times. They've been a part of my money exchanges, a part of my wedding, a part of possibly being in the audience of the wedding. Also coming to my homes, coming to all events, more of a friendship, work or not work. And then to just flick the light off is like, I could check me, because the question could be like, well, what is it that you did that they
Right.
want to,
Because you know I'm gonna
and
get to
oh
it.
yeah, absolutely, because I would love to talk about it. But my thing is, when I check everything, I'm looking at it as I check up, I reach out, I plan this, let's hang out, let's come out. There's always two sides of the story, but unfortunately, if the other one doesn't ever reach out, you don't get that. Um,
Mm.
I just saw just random posts. It didn't even have to be anything. I just know the person posted, and then I received Cash App um requests, Zelle requests, and I was just fed up because they always come when I'm down and out, and ain't nobody got nothing to send me. So I just went on a rant. And then 4th of July coming up. Everybody outside, where's my invite? I do barbecues, pool parties all the time. Where's my invite? So, I just went on there and I just said, let me just post. And that's just how it happened. And
First
I
of
don't take
all,
nothing
you
back.
know what's really getting me? The Cash App Zelle request.
Oh
Who's
yeah,
doing
girl. Every
that?
other week, every other week, every two
Shut
weeks,
up.
every other semi-monthly. Mm.
My monthly is crazy. You out here paying people bills?
I don't send it. And you would think I'm sending, and I'm not sending, and they're still asking. Like if my cousins ask me, because if they watch it, my cousin asked me, they're like those are my babies. So my cousin asked me, it's whatever. But I got people that close ones like, what? When the last time I seen you? What is going on? I travel for friends. Where y'all traveling? Y'all don't come see me? Moved all the way to Queens.
Mm-mm.
What's going on? So
I,
it's
but
crazy.
wait, what is it about you that makes people feel comfortable enough to even request those things?
Raquel, I really don't know. And that's why I think it's just because I feel like it's for anybody that puts themselves out there on social media. When we go from apartment, we go to luxury apartments. So
Right,
it's
period.
already, you already know my rent is more than 2K or 3K, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, or I could have won the lottery and it's cheaper. You don't know, but people are not understanding. It's still something that needs to be paid. So I'm just someone that's always, somebody comes over. What do you drink? What do you need to eat? Do you need an extra
Mm,
blanket? Do you need this? Or maybe Cass is so nice. Cass is so giving. But some of these
yeah.
people remember old Cass, and older Cass, I'm not sending a dime. You don't come see me, check up on me. I'm not sending up. And it's sad because
It's a
sometimes I
period.
will help you out. There's been
Mm-hmm.
times I will help you out. Like I know that feeling. Like, but it's like you ask and there's nothing. How you doing? How's your wife? How's the dogs? What are you doing this week? I like to drink. You want to come out, So I don't know. I just, because I'm a good person, but the vibes is dope. It's like, a nurturing type of friend. So that's possibly why.
Okay. Listen, I'm listening because I'm like, where did I learn this? Because I feel like I'm the same way, but when you're the same way, like I automatically think, oh, okay, you're a good friend. Like,
Yeah.
I would hope that you put a blanket over me if I was cold. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
absolutely.
because I would do that same thing for you. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out where's the disconnect, and it's because people ain't shit. Like,
Yeah, they not. Yeah.
let's have real
People ain't shit.
conversation here because
People ain't shit,
people are
honestly.
trash. Anyway, this is not for us to like bash people, but so one of the things that you said, one of the things that you said in your podcast, and for everybody, make sure y'all tune in to Just Winging It podcast.
Just
I'm gonna put
winging
all the
it.
information in the comment in the description below. But yes, make sure y'all circle back so y'all know exactly what I'm referencing to on her most recent post.
Mm.
So one of the things you mentioned then, and you kind of just touched on now was um, your only child,
Yes.
And you were saying you mentioned that in the same line of saying, I'm an only child and I do for my cousins, those are my babies. So that, like, all right, it's still you're still staying strong, your story ain't switching up. So how do you feel like being
You
an
a good
only
listener.
child kind of how you feel like being an only child kind of influenced your relationships that you have today, like your friendships that you have?
Um, being the only child, I always so even though I said like being the only child, I always had friends around me growing up all the
Mm.
time. I'm always throwing parties. I'm always like my parents just made sure I was just always around my cousins, always around friends. So I could understand how the grown up Cassandra is possibly like, where's all the friends? Like, what's going on? Like, why you don't want to be with me? And I'm like, no. And then it's like, yeah, no, because I gotta tap into that because that's what someone would think. Well, what's the inner child like? Like, what is going on? Are you searching? And I'm like, honestly, I could I could search for it, but it's like that's not me anymore. It's just the
Mm,
fact that the love that I'm giving to someone, I like to see it reciprocated back to
mm,
me. So it's just like, and I'm not just throwing myself out there to random people. I'm throwing myself out there to people that's around me in my circle. And it's just like, dang, I need to reevaluate the circle, which I have, and just been on a block spree, a block unblock. So you can see that we're not following each other. Like my wife taught me the lingo, like block unblock. And and it's just been feeling
Blah blah
great.
blah.
Yeah, it's just been feeling great because growing up, I would always think, oh, you gotta have all these friends, this and that. And it's not me searching for all these friends. I like to have a good time. Somebody else like to have a good time. We're a great vibe. People love my personality. But
Yeah.
then growing up, it's like, dang, you don't even need this big circle. You just need a few select or just a small group
Hmm.
or a group, but you don't need the whole world. So this is
Right.
possibly me in my prime now, understanding that I'm still going to reference back to the wedding because that's still a big part and people have played a big part being there. So I'm still going to reference where they are, where are the people that's been involved in my house, in my life, and like, why am I still checking up on you? Why am I still saying happy birthday? Why am I still doing all of this? And I haven't heard from these people. What's going on?
Yeah.
Where's the light switch? Because no, anybody who's my friend just gets nothing but, yo, what's good? Word of wisdom, like word of advice, comfort.
Hmm.
There's nothing, I don't know. So, you know, I
Yeah.
could tap into the enemy, but I don't know what's more to give someone because I'm not that complicated friend.
Right. Yeah. As simple as a happy birthday, they not giving. That's
I,
crazy.
I I get the happy birthdays, but it's just like I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you know what? I have a question because you're talking about like the blocks and blocking people. Do you feel like that's like you stepping into like your 30? Like, do you feel like that has something to do with it, or do you feel like, oh, you've been this person, but you're just now realizing it? Like, what is that switch? Do you feel like it's because of your age that you're like coming into like, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm
Mhm.
like, if
Well,
I'm
it
gonna
could
block you, I gotta block you kind of vibe.
I feel like it could be both because getting into being 30, I'm like so focused on my content because I have to be the next thing. I just have to. So
Hello.
I'm just like fully focused. But getting into it's like, okay, I have to think, you not talking to me, you're not talking to me. Why are you still here? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so the people why are you still here? So it's just like, I don't know if this has always been me because I've always been that person that wants to make sure that everybody's happy and everybody's comfortable. I would never
Mm.
have removed anybody before because then it's like, oh my god, what are they gonna think? I don't want to lose it. But I'm like,
Ah.
nah. People like genuine, people like to hear it, people want to now relate,
Mm-hmm.
and this is just me. So that's exactly why, I'm just coming out with that podcast because I want everybody to just get a gist of me and being this blunt person that's blunt behind doors now to
Mm-hmm.
everybody. So this is me filling out who's gonna still accept me or not.
That's so interesting because it's like I'm in this season right now, so that's why I'm like, is it 30 where you like finally
Probably
start to
is.
cut people off? Because all right, I told I'm 29. I like
Yeah, but
I
you're still
told
right
everybody
there
last
though.
time. But like it's something about being in this era that it's just like I'm starting to look at people a little like eye squinting, like, what's your motive? Are you adding to me?
Are
Because
you
if
good
you're
for
not,
me?
what that yeah, what does that look like? What are we doing here? You know? And because I also value my friendships. I feel like I value my friendships so much. Like the connections that I make. Because I feel family is cool, family is one thing,
Hmm.
but to have a friend makes me feel like, wow, you're choosing to be here. You know,
Hmm.
like granted, family, we all have a choice as well, but we don't share the same blood, and you're still choosing to stick around, and you're still choosing to check on me, and you don't necessarily have to. Like literally, you
Hmm.
and I could fall off the face of the earth and we could still go about our day and it wouldn't affect anybody but me and you know.
Right.
It wouldn't be like that family connect. So I don't know. And also I also view my friends as family because I feel like, listen, you'll be surprised, most of my friends know more about me than my family does. And
Yeah, no, that's
so
how it is. Yeah. That's
and
how it
so
is
I
for
just
me.
feel like, yeah, the connections need to be real. The connections. So these days I've been trying to like shift through it, see what's going on, see what's happening. I don't know if it's because also I'm stepping into my like, wedding bag that I'm starting to
Hmm.
look at people different. I don't know. I'm just like
Yeah.
with I'm
Yeah.
getting older. I'm maturing. It's a different season I'm in. Why are you here? Like, are you here? You my friend or what we doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what
That's
I'm
how I
thinking.
feel.
Hmm.
Right. So all right, next question. Do you feel like we hold or maybe say you, do you feel like you hold your friends to a high expectation? Like, do you feel like you have like high, um, like if you had a whole list of what a friendship should look like, is it too much on that list? Or
No,
is it
I'm
like,
I'm so not high maintenance because I know I'm a content person. Like literally, Raquel, all I do is just I literally game all day. I'm just looking for yo, Cass, what's good? You want to come outside? You want to grab a drink? Cass, I'm coming. I'm coming over. I'm bringing some food. Just so what's up? What's good? Let's hang out here and there. I'm not looking for this friend to be up on me all day 24/7 because I don't want to be taken from my game. So it's like I'm a game nerd. So it's like I just want the same value of respect. Like I just want to be
yeah.
like, I'm tired of seeing clinking drinks, and I'm like, but I drink. I grew up with a nickname Saucy. Like, how am I not with
Sophie's
you? Like,
crazy.
what's going on? So,
Sophie's crazy.
yeah, I'm like, why am I worried about what's your favorite drink and meal when you come to my house? But nobody's saying, yo, what's good? Like, let's come outside. Like,
Oh, period. I get it. I get it.
what's,
Saucy is crazy.
yeah. But the expectations is not high. The list is not full. It really isn't. Like everybody has their own life. Everybody has their own to-do list. Everybody
Mm,
has their own thing going on, family, whatever. But a random call, what's up? How you doing? A random voice note, hey, how you doing? Something that you're a person that you're friends with. I'm not here to sound delusional, like, well, damn, you just expect everybody. No, I expect the ones that are in the circle to
right.
reach out to say what's up, how you doing. But if I'm not for you anymore, I need that. So if I'm not
Mm,
hearing that and I'm seeing that I'm not part of your day-to-day activities, I'm gonna fall back. Black, block, block, unblock.
mm.
Like that's it.
Wait,
That's
wait,
it.
that's big. So like you feel like you would want someone to be able to say like, you know what, you're not my cup of tea no more. It's no bad blood.
Yes.
We just not
Give
we
it.
just not meshing well.
I'm a Virgo. I just want to know. I don't like being around the bush. Even my manager knows that. Like, please don't tell me straight. This is what you don't like. All right, let me see if I can fix that. Whatever's going on. But yeah, just tell me. Hey, Cass, I don't think and it's like, and I swear to God, I know the viewers are probably like, who the hell does she think she is? If you met me, you'll know the sincerity of how I am, and it's just like, yo. I just want a level of respect. I want less cash app requests and more respect. And I have to say it like that because it's excessive. It's excessive. Like it's
She
excessive.
said more respect, less cash out.
Yes,
I
more
cannot
respect.
believe people are
Yeah.
requesting cash
$10,
apps.
$20.
That is the wildest thing in the world. All right, so um, I see this thing on TikTok, and this is like a familiar topic to me, where I've heard that people hold their friendships more or a higher regard than their relationships. Do you agree with that? Like, how do you feel? I feel like people do that. Like, a person will cut off their friend in 2.5 seconds for talking behind their back, or for like doing something that they probably didn't do intentionally. But in a relationship, boy, they giving them time and chance after chance. Like, this nigga done cheated on you. He done did all this,
Mm-hmm.
or this girl done, talk behind your back and did the most, and you still like, but I love her, but
Right,
I
right,
love
right.
it. But
Yeah.
then when it comes to your friends, when they don't do something intentionally, we be like, block, in your words, block, blocked. Like, do you feel
Mm-hmm.
like this, like, or why do you even agree with that? And if so, like, why do you feel like that is?
Well, for one, I want people to understand the block, block, unblock. That comes that comes so much later down because my problem is I give way too much grace. So
Mm,
it's like if a friend, I give probably more energy, and that's my problem. My wife will say it too. I give more energy to my friends more
mm,
than like I don't. It sounds weird. I give energy to my wife, but she'll be like, I'll give more energy to my friends
mm-hmm.
than I would do here. Like it's like, oh, I'm upset. I just ignore. But then for like, what's going on? Let's talk about it. I'll make the phone call. I make it less awkward for you, and I'll send a voice note. You don't even got to get on the phone and think of something that you got to say right quick. You can
I
respond to
love a
me
voice note.
later. Like, yo, if I'm on the move, I'm on the go, or I send a text, I could text, but it's just about communication for me. So it's like it gets a long time before it comes block, block, unblock. I'm not high maintenance. I'm not high sedity. I just feel like it's communication. So I'm gonna spend the same amount of time trying to grasp that attention the same way I would do with the person I'm with.
All right, wait. I need you skip past that, and I need to come back for a little minute. So you said you feel like it's the opposite. Do you feel like you agree with, you spend more time trying to figure that out, or maybe, yeah, that is the opposite. You spend more time trying to figure out what happened, what was wrong with your friends, than your romantic relationship.
Yeah, because I just know the person I'm with, we just have this connection that we gonna find our way to get back. But I'm trying to figure out what's good with my friend. Like, are you okay? Because I'm that type that's just trying to figure like, are you good? Some
Mm,
people could be standoffish if something is wrong. You never know. This
mm,
could be their moment. It's their downfall. I'm the friend like, you good? Let me know what's going on, and I'll leave it
mm,
at that. When you
right.
see them outside, they don't even, it's like, oh, clearly I'm not your cup of tea anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then it gets a little bit like, okay, just checking in, how you doing? So I will say that what you just said, they'll put more effort into the person they with. I'm the opposite. I'll put effort in seeing what that friend is going for. Like I'm gonna give, there's no type of title of energy that I'm gonna give to my wife. That's another type of energy. The
Mm,
energy that I'm gonna give my friend is, hello, I'm there. Take this time to be silent, do what you gotta do. But if you're good, let me know what's going on. We losing a lot of people
mm,
these days. So I'm
that's
I'm
why.
I'm just checking up on everybody. I let you just check up on everybody, honestly.
That's a
Yeah, I'm like
fact.
SpongeBob. I'm happy every they go on
That's
everybody.
a fact. That's so. I feel like, oh my God, we're such opposites, because
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Because
like,
maybe it's because I'm just getting to this place. Remember, I was someone who was for not for everybody, but I was for someone that everybody just come around, everybody kumbaya,
mm-hmm,
everybody get together. So this is just me getting into, you right. Why am I trying to hang out and this person's always outside? Is it not time for me? So
yeah,
I will remove myself
damn.
from the situation. You too. You
I'm like,
too. Yeah,
damn.
we trying to hang out with you. We gonna call it out. You gonna get messy.
Whoa,
You
wait.
gonna get messy. I see you clinking LGBT places. What happened?
Wait,
We gay.
what?
We been gay. Like, hold up now. I just forgot about that shit. You said let's get messy. You asked me to be here to get messy. We get messy. I
Let's
just
talk
realized you the main one clinking them drinks. I like a good podcast. The No Homo Show. I could have been there. Shit.
wait.
Right.
Wait.
I'm
So
over
this
here venting. I'm like, wait, hold on. Hold on. Raquel, you been outside. We like to go outside. Shantae drink now. I drink. What's good? We gotta hang out. Like, I ain't gonna beg, but I'm that friend. I'm just not gonna beg no more. That's just me.
wait.
I ain't gonna
So
beg actually. I ain't gonna ask no more. I'm just gonna
I
be
feel
like,
the
I'm
need to
here.
clear the air. I feel the need
24/7, my phone on.
I feel the need to clear the air on
Yeah, clear the
me.
air. Clear the air. I'll let you clear the air. This your show. Clear the air.
Whoa. So, in my defense, right? This is
Uh-huh.
why I'm saying, this is why I feel like I'm the opposite because I was that person. Like, I was the reach out. So, you didn't know, we weren't cool for real in my reach out days.
Right.
And so, I could, I could always switch it back for a selective few. But in this time, I always post, literally, I always post everywhere I'm going to be at. If you
Yeah,
pay attention,
yeah.
but
Cause you're
I
having a good
post it
time. You
way
sharing
before I get
that.
there.
Right.
I post the flyers way before I get there. And so that is how I usually started to invite people because
Oh, I get what
what
you're
I
saying.
used to do is invite people and then they didn't come. And then you get the text message like, oh hey, morning of, hey boo, like, hey girl, hi. uh I ain't doing that. Like,
Yeah.
hey, hi, good morning. I had to do. No. You laugh
Uh,
because I know you probably fell victim to one of those. Not, absolutely
but it
not.
ain't me.
But that's
That's what
why
I'm
I
saying.
stopped
Like, yeah,
doing
I
that.
give
That's why I
you. Yeah.
stopped doing that because you get tired of inviting people who's not gonna come. Or you get tired of inviting people who say that they're gonna come and then bam, morning of don't show up. Don't even stay. All of a sudden they go ghost. You trying to hit them up like, hey, what time you trying to meet up? All of a sudden they forgot their phone in the bathroom or something, walking around the
Mm-hmm.
house not texting you back.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this ain't about me. Let me calm.
No,
Let
it's
me
about
calm down.
in
Let me
session.
calm down. So I started to just post where I am or I'm gonna be at. I never post any flyer that I know I'm not going to. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a party promoter. I'm not like
Yeah.
I don't care to post no parties or anything that I'm doing that I'm not going to. So that's what I started doing. So I could open it to the public so that the public could then say, hey, what's that? I wanna go.
Yo, we definitely opposite. We definitely opposite.
Listen,
Yeah. But that's your way. I respect listen.
that's my
We just a
way.
little bit
But
opposite.
I could circle back. We got damn, I didn't know you was gonna attack me, but I respect that. This is
You
uncomfortable
said.
conversations. We gotta talk about it. Damn.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going before I get attacked again.
Nah, you good. Okay. I ain't got I had
Let's
one
keep
more,
it going.
but
Women,
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it.
listen.
Nah, I was like, I ain't got nothing on my sleeve, girl. That was it. Go
Next
ahead.
segment. Now, we're gonna play a game called This or That.
Okay.
So the way that this or that goes is I'm going to read out different scenarios and you're going to tell me what kind of response you would give.
Okay.
The responses are kind of a this or that kind of response. And we're going to test what kind of friend you are because you're here talking about everybody else. And we need to see what's going on. We need to see
I'm
what you
waiting
would
for them to
pick.
come for me.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Wow, you actually already touched on this, but I'll still read it. All right. You haven't heard from your friend in a month or more. Do you instantly go to they moving funny, or do you stop and think they may be going through something? Let me check on them.
The second one, they going through something. Let me check on them.
All right. Why do you instantly go there instead of, oh, this person is moving funny? I'm not even gonna pay no mind.
Because I just never been like that. I just felt like maybe they busy. Sometimes I'll be busy, so I don't want to come out, and I'll just feel like maybe something's going on. We never know. Maybe because I get it from me. I'm always happy and laughing, and sometimes I'll be down and out. So yeah, we got to check on
All right, period. Good answer. Good
them.
answer. Next one. Let me try to trip you up here. All right. Your best friend gets into a new relationship and starts ditching you to hang out with their new partner. Do you tell them about themselves or wait it out because you'll know they'll come back around?
Mm. Maybe
Ah,
both.
okay, no. All right.
Oh, you need this or that. Okay. Dang, I'm so. I'm gonna go with this. I feel like it jokingly in the text. I'm like, damn, girl, ever since you've been with Tony, you just ain't been around. What's going on? Y'all hanging out?
Tony is crazy.
Yeah, so maybe I'll go with the first one. Yeah.
Okay.
Cause then if I go with the
Okay.
second one, it's like, where's my like I know my friend is in that friendship, but also like who, that's the second one is not having respect for myself and the friendship. So I'm gonna
Mm.
go with the first one for sure.
Mm.
I'm gonna say something.
All right. You talking about something today. Let's see if we can trip you up on the last one. All right. One more. All right. So
Mhm.
you go out with your friends and they invite their other friends to come hang out. When y'all get out, you notice that your friend is acting different and treating you like you're not there. Do you leave? Do you pull your friend to the side and let them know about their behavior? Or do you not say anything, ignore them, even though it's bothering you?
I'll probably call the Uber. I'm good with the Uber. I'm out. I'm with my like I'll just be like, yeah, I gotta get back to the crib. So just hit me. I'm gonna text you when I get home. I gotta go do something. I may just, it'll be awkward. I like awkward sometimes, and sometimes I don't. I'll be the little bit of the character of the event. But if it's not working, none of my jokes is working, I'll call the lift. We'll talk about it later. It ain't that serious.
All right,
It's
so there we
serious.
go.
I'll talk about it later.
Right. And so do you feel the need to circle back and talk about it
Yes.
then?
Oh yeah, we're gonna circle back. Like, what was that?
Okay. So how long do you wait till that circle back period?
Once I get home to my destination, a lift has said you have arrived. My message has already been
you
typed
sit in
up.
the sit in that text like, I think it's
Yeah.
funny how.
Or I'll wait for the next day. Excuse me. I'll wait for the next morning. Like, I'm not sure if you understand why I left, but it was kind of awkward. I'm not sure, a little bit different. You acting a little funny, but maybe it's with your friends, and I don't know. So I just felt like I just needed to exit out the situation. No, we'll
Okay.
talk about it.
What y'all think? Write in the chat, write in the comments. Do y'all think she passed or what? Like, is she a good friend or not? Like, I don't know.
I
She
really
don't call
hope,
me out
yo,
already, so I
I
don't
really
know
hope
the
people don't
vibes.
think. Please, please, please don't think I'm a high sensitivity friend, y'all. I'm really not. I just give love and I look for that back into the people in my circle. And if they with me, they good. They at my house, they good. It's solid. It's all there. Like if you don't got it and I got it, then we got it. That's the type of friend I
Mm,
am. So when it's just like when someone can just turn the switch off so fast, I sit here puzzled, like, okay, so what happened? Because everybody is welcome. Everybody has open arms. Like, I don't want people to come around when it's time for a funeral. That's the thing. That's
mm-hmm,
what I'm trying to change. So I'm not
mm-hmm,
high sedity. Trust me, I can go about my games all day. But just check on your friends. If you don't want to check up on
mm.
me, check up on your friends. Check up on your family, your cousins, everybody, your friends, whoever.
All right. Where do you feel like you learned that? Because you know what, in reality, like I feel like I had to grow into the friend that I am today. I had to
Mm-hmm.
learn how to treat people how they wanted to be treated, not how I wanted to be treated, which is completely different. I could do without a lot, but that doesn't necessarily mean that other people how, like I'll treat them how I want to be treated. Here's an example. I hate talking on the phone. I am a texter.
Text
We'll
me all
text
day.
here and there, but some people love talking on the phone. Like
I mean,
I could see friends, they be on
yeah.
FaceTime, they calling. Don't call me. You know,
Yo,
like that's the quickest way to irritate me. It's like
yo, I
I look at my
can't.
phone, like what? What happened? You know, I instantly.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible, but it's true.
I don't
Like
think
I don't
so. It
need that.
ruins the mood for me. I'm on the phone 8 to 4:30 every day. I would just love a text. You can send a voice note. I could get to it when I can. Give me a text. Give me a paragraph. I don't care. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna respond to every pinpoint. I'm not asking you to FaceTime me randomly. Because honestly, I'm not gonna answer if I'm on this game. Like, please, just send a text. And a random FaceTime is not that bad. We're not gonna be doing it every day. That's not what we're gonna do. Just send me
Right.
a text. I'm glad somebody else feel the same way.
Just send me a text. But that's something you had to learn. So where did you even learn to be like a good friend?
It
Because
starts
it
with my
could have went
parents.
any way. You could have
Everything starts
been
with the parents for me.
right. Okay.
Everything starts with the
Elaborate.
parents. So it's like you go and meet my family. You met my mom. It's
Mm-hmm.
no
Love her down.
handshake. And she asks about you all the time, girl. I'm gonna tell her. It's no handshake. It's we hug here. Give me a hug.
Yeah.
Everybody's welcome. Like they're coming through. Anytime my friends, make sure you find out what they like to eat. Make sure you find out what they like to drink. Make sure you are they okay? They
Mm,
got a way to get back. They're good. What's going on? And then you have a time for your space. You know, my mom comes home from work. I see her coming home from work, phone gets disconnected, she zones out. So that's why I am appreciative of people having their own
mm,
space and their time to put on the smile and be that entertainer, that host, that friend. So it's a
right.
happy medium. Not everybody should just be on go mode. That's why I said please don't take it as a high acidity friend, but it starts a lot of things that we are starts with the family. It starts with the parents.
Wow. That's so interesting. I feel like it starts with the parents and the upbringings because I
Yeah,
feel like, you know, when your parents or you're used to your parents being out at work often and you're just outside playing,
that's
you
true.
start to pick up on like, you know, what's going on, who's doing what, who's saying what, and you know what feels good, what doesn't. It's like, damn, why are you treating her like that? But then you start to build your own identity on, oh, okay, I don't want to be that type of person. I don't want to be that type of friend, or you know, picking up on little things here and there. And then I love a good podcast. I feel like podcast has taught me um a lot about how other people think, which is why I
Yeah.
think I love how like podcasts in general because I'm just like, I never thought about certain things that way, you know. And then being a therapist, like being going into
Yeah.
the therapy realm, I will always say this. I feel like therapy, becoming a therapist has saved my life in so many different forms. Like my way of thinking, I was trash. Like I was a not a good person. I was always a good person, but
There's a side of Raquel. There's a side.
what is this turning into?
You
No,
said
I
you
was
was
always
trash. Oh God. Mm.
a good person, but I wasn't the best. And I feel like being challenged to think a little bit more in like being a therapist and seeing how other people like their mindset is set up, and it's like, wow, you really thought about that and really did, you know, the
Hmm.
wildest thing. So
Right.
I don't know, it's interesting. Do you feel like you give good advice?
I feel like I do. Look at you. You about to get
Okay.
married. I told you to
You know
manifest
what?
this.
Let me plug this in real quick.
Look at you right now. Like what you talking about?
Me pause and I'm gonna end this right now.
There's not a cards in the air at this
Can
point.
we talk about that real quick?
Yeah,
Hold
go
on, hold on.
ahead. I remember the day.
Because wait, let me put this down.
Yeah.
Wait, oh my god, yes. Wait, I'm like, what was happening? What was happening?
We was at
I think you,
Contra for Shantae's birthday.
yeah, yup,
And we were
it's coming
leaving
back, and you
at
looked at
yeah.
me. Go ahead, tell it, tell it, tell it.
Oh yeah. We was leaving. We was walking out And I said, I was so lit, but I knew what I was saying. I said, I don't know, something's good is gonna come this your way. Cause you was sitting there, but you was just like something was on your mind or something. I said, something good is gonna come your way. Like manifest this. This gonna be a year or next year, but something real good. I don't know what it is, but it's coming. It is coming. It's gonna be for you and only you. And then
Yo.
let's
And
get
then bam, now you
married.
called it. You called it because I feel like Loki, you was telling me like you're gonna find your person. Like
Yes, yeah, that's what I
you
said.
was and you were so lit. This was like what, last year? Was it last year?
Yeah.
Or 2 years
Yeah,
ago?
2 years ago.
2 years
Yeah, 2
ago.
years.
Yes, it was 2 years ago. You had told me all this, like you was just like pouring into me. It was the wildest thing because you were so
Yeah, it was
lit.
so random, so
It was
random.
so random. We were in a lounge,
Yeah.
drinks, music,
Mm-hmm.
hookah, all the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And you looked at me and you was just like, yeah, this year is coming. You gonna meet your person. Y'all gonna like invite me to the wedding. Like
Mm-hmm.
literally nobody, I don't think anybody has ever told me that, like in this entire world. Nobody's
Right.
ever like I've always obviously like believed, I'm gonna find love one day. Yeah, I was like single and trying to figure it out. Let's just say that's we not even go. That's a whole different topic for a whole nother episode. I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that's
But
fine though.
yeah, and when you down and out, you don't really think of down and out is crazy. But you don't
When
really
you just
think,
having your moment.
yeah, there we go. I was having a moment and you don't really think about, damn, like certain things may actually turn around. And so for you that had came to me and was like, you're gonna find your person, you got this or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And then what was that like? Less than 4 months after that,
Yeah,
I got
that was
into a
crazy.
relationship. And then less than a year after that, I got engaged. And I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
look at
Look at
that.
that. Look at
That is
that.
wild.
Yeah, I just feel like as I got older, I just start saying things that should make sense. Or like, instead of saying, oh yeah, I give good advice because I'm Cass. Like, no, I just feel like I give good advice because that's the advice I want to hear. Or I just think
Yeah.
deep into the situation. I think deep into the question and deep into how I'm gonna answer it. So that's just how it's gonna be.
A deep thinker. I like.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So someone has written, we have another chat session. So you guys keep them coming in. I love them. I need more of them. So please keep them coming in again. Make sure you guys email me, put chat session in the box or CS or whatever, to have your story or whatever you want read out loud on the podcast. And we'll try to figure out how we can support. All right. So this one, oh, we got a name. Her name is Amanda. All right. So it says, I am just one woman juggling a lot. I am a 28-year-old. I am 28 years old and I currently have two jobs. I take care a lot within my family's household. These days, I've been finding myself super overwhelmed, tired, and feeling burnt out. With all of my responsibilities I have to take care of, not to get into too much details, but paying rent, caring for my mom, and making sure my two siblings are good. I'm starting to realize that I'm getting older and I don't do too many things for myself, like being outside with friends or even trying to maintain a love life. Do you have any suggestions on how I could get back to me, or am I doomed?
You want
That
me to
was a
answer
good
it?
one.
It
That was a
was.
good one.
And I have a great answer for her.
That was a good one. So wait, before we respond, make sure you guys put in the comments what you think, how you feel,
Now,
what you
Amanda.
think we should say.
Yeah,
You're not doomed, first of all, girl. I'm sure
you're
there's
not.
other possible answers. So what would you say? What's your advice?
It's time for Amanda to be selfish.
Okay, period. What you mean? Like
It's
where
it's
we at
time
with
for
it?
Amanda to say, listen, family. I'm not sure if you're aware, but I'm starting, this is taking a toll. So let's
Yeah.
find where You can help. You can help. Let's find how you can assist. Let's find out how we can all keep this out. And I'm going outside.
No, period.
you just gotta like, no, seriously, you just have to go in and go ahead and do it, because if you keep going down that route, you don't want to be doomed. Where it's like, what happens when now Amanda's down? Who's gonna, everybody's gonna look for you to do everything. Go. It's time to be selfish. 2 jobs. If the first job ain't doing it, then I need to look for something different. And it's like, find something for you. It's time to be selfish, because it's more to life.
It's more to life. You better say that. I agree to an
To an
extent. So
extent.
wait, I don't know what's happening.
I agree. To an extent. Hey, what you don't agree with? What's going on?
Yo, wait.
Get in session. Let's go. No, you know why? You know you're gonna disagree? Because you take care of your family. That's what it is. You do. But guess what? I am not going to ruin my happiness for the whole family. I need, because then it's gonna be a lot on your shoulders, and it's a lot because she even had to write that. That's step 1. She wrote it. She wrote it out loud. We're reading it out loud, and we're giving her answer. That means she's looking for a way out. It's time for her to be selfish, and it's time for her to have the family understand she's hurting. It's time for you to go and do something. Find a different motive. That they're gonna be, and what happens if she's not here? They're still gonna continue. So she needs to find her space, her section. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, to your
I'm
extent.
gonna throw these cards at you, girl. I'm gonna throw
Go
these
ahead,
cards. I'm done. What we got? What we doing? Boy, Amanda, you heard that? Did you hear it?
Amanda, it's time. It's time.
Hello. Oh man,
But
wait.
tell me why you disagree, though.
I said I didn't. I didn't disagree. I
Right,
don't
to an extent.
disagree. First of all, you gonna start reading me on my platform.
You're right.
I'm not here for it.
All right, okay.
No. I'm kidding. So I feel like what you're saying is true, and it's easier said than done.
Right.
So I want to make sure that we're normalizing the fact that that is way easier said than done. Like, go, did that job not working? Go get another one. They ain't, you know what I mean? Because if you have been that backbone for the family, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden you outside, people got to be set up, and also it's not up to you. And I think there's a lot of things missing in her response, like little small details on why is she the one who's doing all the work and everybody else isn't, or whatever. And I want to just add to lean on your supports. um Figure out who else could take on the burdens that you're taking on outside of you. You don't have to feel like you're the only one who could provide, the only one who could do certain things. Just like what you said, Cass, find somebody else to do it. Be outside. You find somebody else to do it, and teach people or support in a way that it will support them in the long run and not just for the moment. Because are you like being that crutch for them, or are you actually teaching them? One of the things that you just said that was like, damn, is like, who's gonna do it for them if you're not here? And that's real, being overwhelmed. First off, you can like really no longer be with us.
Yeah.
Over stress, over being overwhelmed, over being drained and tired. So I don't know, that kind of hit home for me when you just said like, who's gonna do it for them when you're not here? And I always think about that, like, days is numbered. Who's gonna do what? You're gonna sit here and not live your life because you're so focused on everybody else, or are you gonna start getting out there? Like, she mentioned that she don't, her love life. You got a whole family to create if that's what you want, or that experience to feel love and to be outside. And you 28, like,
Right.
we on the move now. You know what I mean? You're not getting any younger, unfortunately. What's next? Like, be selfish. Like, it's okay to be selfish.
Yeah, it's okay to be selfish.
Yeah, which is huge because growing up being selfish was a terrible thing. You know,
No,
it's like, damn,
yeah,
you're
and that's
very
why I'm learning
selfish. Why
now.
you? So I don't know. I like that we're starting to switch the narrative on being selfish because I don't know who the hell said it was terrible, but be selfish because you only
Mm-hmm.
one person. Like, who
Yeah.
gonna have you if you don't got you?
Nobody's got you like BET got you, know. Like literally. That's saying like I mean
Yo,
yo, I'm sorry.
period.
Yo, when they came out with that saying, that was just hilarious. Nobody got you like BET got you. Like, oh gosh.
Period. Hello,
Amanda, we got
BT
you, girl.
sponsor. Sponsor guys, because hello,
Like,
putting the
yo.
plugs out there. All right, Amanda, I hope we helped. I hope this helped. I hope, if you want to write in again, let us know what's going on. Let us know a little bit more detail. Guys, what would you have given? What kind of advice would you have given Amanda? Please put in the chat. I mean, put in the comments. I'm always saying, like, put in the chat, put in the comments. Let's chat about it. Let's figure it out. Let's help Amanda. Like, low key, Amanda, you need to go outside. Like, it's time to be selfish, get your life back, get things in order, but do it the smart way. Do it. Don't just go outside, just like doing the most. Cause I know, outside can suck people in. Don't
Yeah,
don't get
no.
sucked in. Be smart, move smart, navigate so that you can set yourself up for greatness.
Right.
All right, we are coming to an end. So we
Dun,
end
dun, dun.
all each episode by saying, I don't know who needs to hear this, but so this is like a reflection on the episode or like how you feeling in this moment. So go. I don't know who needs to hear this, but
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I care.
oh,
I
oh,
care.
so
I don't know who needs to hear it. I know who needs to hear it,
damn.
but I don't know who needs to hear
I didn't
it.
know you was going that direction, but I'm here for it.
I'm like a yo, I'm like a teddy bear. Like I just caught you. Yo, I just caught you off guard.
It
You need
sure
something.
did.
You need something a
I'm
little
like,
raunchy. Like what you know?
maybe not, but I don't. You
What you
you did
need?
perfect. You did perfect. All right, I'll go, but I don't know how to top that. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I don't know how to top. I care. Let me see. Um, I don't know who needs to hear this, but what's the first thing that's coming to mind? I got check on your strong friends, or check on your friends. Just
Uh-huh.
check on them. Do better. I don't know who needs to hear this, but be a better friend. Whatever that
Mm.
means. Like check yourself. This episode has taught me that I am not as good as I thought I was.
Oh gosh, please.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but be a better friend. Okay, whatever that may mean to you. If it's
Mhm.
hitting home, if the shoe is fitting, right now,
Yo.
listen, because I learned a lot about myself and a lot about this time here. Be a better friend. And
You
if it's hitting,
hilarious.
that means I'm speaking to you and you know what you're doing, so you need to fix it.
Mm-hmm. More text, less cash app requests.
Right. More text, less cash app. That is
Yes.
wild. I don't know
Yeah.
who needs to hear this, but stop asking Cass for money. She is tired
Please
of giving out her
give
funds.
me some. No
She's
limit.
tired of giving her funds out.
Send what you can send.
Donation.
Yeah, like
All right, plug yourself. This is this opportunity to talk about all the things that you got going on. I want to hear about everything. I want to hear about all the streaming platforms, which you didn't mention about just swinging it. I need to hear all of it.
all right. Let me start with I'm on Twitch for the video gamers. If you're a little
Okay,
gamer, you want to learn
period.
about gaming. I'm on Twitch. I'm on TikTok. I go live on both. I run a Discord. I'm on Threads. I'm on Twitter with it. But the main thing right now that's going for me is the gaming content, is Gaming Head Junkie, and the podcast, which is Just Winging It. Just Winging It is on Spotify. Just Winging It is on Apple Podcasts. Just Winging It is where's Just Winging It at? Just Winging It is on Instagram. Just Winging It is on TikTok. I've been uploading like crazy. But right now I'm trying to be everywhere. I'm trying to be everywhere. So right now on major platforms besides Platoon or something like that, but I'm trying to get there. But I'm everywhere. Content creator, Gaming Head Junkie for the video game content. Podcast, Just Winging It. And that's just me, Cass. That's it.
Just Wicked is also on YouTube, guys. If you
Yes,
want
it
to
is. It's
tap
on
in.
YouTube.
Listen, I got you. Look, it's all right. I got
It's
you.
been
I'm
a long
gonna
day.
do my best, and because Cass is gonna send me all of the information so I can put it
I got a
into
link
the
tree. We everywhere.
description. Right. I'm like, it's the same thing everywhere. So don't act like y'all know. Make sure y'all show her some love. Make sure y'all go like her stuff, like, comment, subscribe, listen. We're just winging it. I love it. Let's do it. Like, make sure y'all go stream all her stuff. I don't know nothing about games, but tap in because even on TikTok, I'll be tuned in. I don't be know what's going on, but I still be like, oh wow, look at that. Like,
yeah, you be showing love. Thank you. Because I'm like, I know you don't know nothing about the game, but if it's funny, if it captivates, that's it. I gotta tailor to who don't like gaming and who's looking for the funny stuff too.
You're doing a great job at that. You are
Appreciate
doing a
Thank
great
you.
job.
You
Because I
too.
watch the whole video and I'll be like, wow.
The
I have no
whole
idea
video,
what's going on. I have no idea what's going on, but it'd be so entertaining. So definitely make sure you guys tap in. Again, all of the information will be in the descriptions below. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for look at it. Let's give it up for the first guest. Like I'm here. I'll insert some type of voice. Y'all know this is ghetto.
All right, family. This concludes our episode of Uncomfortable Conversations. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll see you next time.